Feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelagian?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
No further!
Here's evil!
Ready! Destruction!
Illuminate the dark! Are those arms even
I'm ready!
Radiant light! Holy hand!
Destruction!
Here, let me help!
Try harder!
First aid!
My turn! I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
I'm
ready!
Ammo!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree? Discourteous, aren't you?
Take sparkling stars! Fine. Company!
Do you require a hand? Resonate with the earth!
Stalagmite!
Resonate with the earth!
Wielding art? Now I've seen everything!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! All day!
The flame inside is
Now!
yours to be let loose!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shut!
Well done!
Rising Falcon!
Illuminate the dark!
Lightning
Holy mine!
Rising Falcon!
Leave the enemy's art to me!
No complaints here!
Seismic Rupture!
Here's evil!
Lightning thrust! Lightning falcon!
Seismic rupture!
Sonic thrust!
I'll blind you with the stuff!
Here's evil! Freeze Lancer!
Can you take it? I'll blind you with a shot! Tempest!
Damn it! Magna Ray! Magna Ray! Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Hurricane
Freeze Lancer!
Any injuries? It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it and chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
Get lost! A new Nirvana! Illuminate the
I can feel you where you stand.
Destruction! We got flyers!
I've got this! Let him
Prepare to be
Lancer!
seized, though, fleet of foot.
All yours!
Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
I'm ready!
Shut him down!
Seven-Eye Orca!
Try harder! Now! Here I come!
Can't be
It's over!
Healing Circle! Dead
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my sword.
Shield.
Illuminate!
I owe you one.
I never miss! Let the marksman
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Here's a healing arc!
bathed in
First aid!
Take this!
Range
Bloody coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Healing Flame of Fury!
Destruction!
Here's evil! Freeze Lancer!
In a bind,
Who wants to die next?
tornado drive.
Take this! Severing wind!
Glacial Spear!
Finish it!
Here's evil!
Alphen! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed dance.
Now and let loose!
Now! Glacial Spear!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Seems about right to me.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
What's this thing?
Way.
On your knees.
Burn!
Rain down in pure blood! Healing Flame of Fury! Water!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Damn
Where
it!
are you going?
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Reflect on thy
Sparkling
shades.
stars
They
of Mega
smite
Ray!
not
Rain
on
down by
rain.
the power of water! Mega
Don't
Ray!
get careful.
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that!
Can you take it?
Illuminate the dark!
Take this!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
I'll grind you into dust!
Back into the fray! Mega ray!
I'll face you!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Seismic
Dance
rupture!
in the wind!
I'll grind you into
Wasteland
dust!
field! I'll be saving you
Here,
from
take it!
help! First aid!
Seismic rupture!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil! One at a time!
You require
Freeze lancer! You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
I'll face you!
Radiant spear! I'm out of ammo! Holy lance! Well, looky here.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Action!
Ignite!
Holy
Destruction!
Searing flame!
Rending fly! I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
This looks nice and tough.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... There has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law,
Yeah, we're getting close.
this'll be a delicious piece of cake. First aid! I never miss! Holy
Dragon form! You're mine!
Laser spear! Piercing your wings won't save you from me!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Rising Phoenix!
Oh, sparkling star!
Here I come!
Annihilation!
I'll grind you into dust!
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
Milk and blades here!
Take this!
Demon Fang! Total Demon Fang!
Burning crush!
This one's all mine!
Sleep now!
I'll grind you into dust!
Flicking lost! Pierce evil!
Seismic Rupture!
Illuminate the dark! Come
I'll
forth!
grind you into
Holy
dust!
Liver! I can do this all day!
Double Demon Fang!
I never miss! Now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it. I have a bad feeling about this.
You picked the wrong fight! I'll take you all off!
Stalagmite, take this!
Blew away!
This death shall not be.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Illuminate the dark! Holy glimmer! Searing flame!
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
The enemy wields arc too.
We'll soon see about that.
Armor won't save you!
Radiant Thunder! Illuminate the dark!
Resonate with the earth!
Denied! Watch and sweep! Mega Ray!
Crush!
Stand
Rain Blast! Blew away!
Rending you apart! Bloody holiday! On your knees!
Alright! Searing Tempest! And that's not you! Flare Tornado!
It's over!
Mega Ray!
It's on! Blew away!
Oh, sparkling
Internal blasting!
Rain down and
Rising
purify
water!
all!
Great!
Here I go!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't true.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually this flustered.
In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
You're mine!
Flare Tornado!
I'm ready! Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Renwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Heros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. And knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Heros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
It's freezing.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Menancia was most fortunate, I see.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
We finally made it.
I wonder if something happened.
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renan engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renan?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renans would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renan structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Shion?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dana's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
It's noisy in here, isn't it?
Things should calm down a little once we're through with this place.
Optimistic as always.